I want to make this video about why starting over can be embarrassing or is embarrassing in a sense, right? Because people remember the old version of you. And this is me right now starting on this YouTube path, right? That I'm doing. Completely stopping, for now, fashion and like doing art painting. And I feel like almost that people remember me for those things. So if they start seeing me talking about, ooh, I hit the camera. Sorry about that. But when if they start seeing me talk about, life and what I'm going through, it's like I wonder how they'll feel or how would they even place me in a sense, right? And I know I shouldn't be worried about what other people feel about me, but we are human and you never know who going to see your content. So eh, I can't really explain how I'm feeling because it's this feeling of like like if you worked on something for 7 years, 8 years, and you just stopping, it can look like failure in a sense, right? They're like, oh, he no longer doing it because he failed at it. Like they remember you as the guy who once did fashion, once did art, but it just ain't work out. Or you wasn't good enough for it. Like you just kind of known for it. Not knowing why you stopped it or why you pursuing something else, right? And if you hear now and wonder why I'm doing this, it's talking more insight about me because you have to create a brand. I realize that people might like your fashion, people might like your art, but they like the person behind it even more. So let me give people an insight of who I am and then start letting you more into like the art in fashion or whatever ventures I have because that's gonna be way more important and last way longer than me saying, "Hey, go to my website and buy my shirt or my jacket or my art." You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I'm going through right now is the whole tech space. Now, I got a degree in computer science, so I'm not n- new to this or nothing like that. I got my bachelor's. But the thing is, I never talked about it online, content, or none of that. And I created this app that called The Shift, right? So it's a tech venture that I'm currently talking about on my channel, but it's kind of like I'm not known for that. I'm not known for that at all. I don't know nobody else in tech besides like people I went to school with or like colleagues or whatnot. But as far as like the internet tech culture, people don't know me for that. You know what I'm saying? But they learning me as that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this fresh start. It's just like me entering the fashion space or me entering the art space. You get what I'm saying? So that's something new for me. Watching other people move ahead, can you imagine you both started something at the same time and now this person is making millions and you feel like, dang, if I would have stuck with it, I could have did it. I could have be making millions. I could be making millions too. But that's not my reality and that's not how my story is written. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, as I talk to you today, right? That's not how my story is written. And that's not how it's going so far that I know. But you think about that, you be like, dang, man, you both started at the same time. You both went through the ups and downs. You feel like you gave up. That person is selling, and you kind of had it back of your head. Not on some jealousy or nothing like that, but kind of like, I wonder if I would have. I wonder if I would have stuck with it. What would have happened? You know what I'm saying? What would have happened? So that's a big one for me. even explaining my decision to people. Cause they like, yo, like, why you start art? Why you stop painting? You know what I'm saying? Why you start the fashion? Like, you don't do that no more. And you gotta give them that explanation because in a sense, they were a fan. They like your art, but it's like you're not focused on that right now. So it kind of like what can you really say? So you try to like get a shortest, simplest terms. Be like, oh, well, I'm moving in a different direction. They looking like, yo, like, man, why? Like, you know? And that can kind of discourage you, and you kind of like, am I making the right decision? Am I making the right decision? Even losing recognition of who you are. You know, people knew you. Nobody know you anymore. Like people still know you, but they know you as something. They don't know you as Willie who starting tech, Willie who vlogging, Willie who making YouTube video. They don't know that. They don't know that version of me. They only know Willie who did fashion and art. That's all they knew. That's all they knew. And creating in public, this on the stage. So somebody find your videos or something like that. They're like, yo, Willie doing YouTube now? And I know it sounds like I'm worried about what other people are thinking, but that's not what the point I'm trying to make here. That's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm just talking about like starting over from scratch and what that looks like for me right now. YouTube creator. Yeah, I got 21 subscribers right now. I'm making videos and editing and trying to figure out my style or what I want to talk about. Are you guys even interested in me? I know I got to keep putting up my shots every day, keep it going. But start wondering, like, yo, like you question your decision. Like, is this for me? Is this good? Is this good enough? Do I got the right equipment? You if you drop 15 videos and you only get 5 subscribers, is that discouraging, or are you gonna stick with your decision, keep it going? You feel like are you feeling like you wasting time doing this? Did you feel like you wasted time in the past with the art and fashion? I mean, we all get lessons through things, but if you moving forward, like you need to be sure. And this is not me just saying out loud, but this is like what I'm thinking, right? This is like what I'm thinking, where I'm at in life, and how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So I know this is the right decision because you getting to know me is way more valuable than me saying, I did a paint. I did a fashion line. I got this app. People more interested in the person behind it because they want to know if they can relate to it. Who is that person? You know what I'm saying? Who is that person at the end of the day? And I'm just accepting that, growth can look messy. Growth is not like this straight path going up. Growth got its ups and downs. And that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm accepting. That's why I'm moving in that spirit of like, okay, this is growth. This is just life right now. This is what life right now to me, what I'm saying, looks like for me right now. It's not no perfect path, but I know I'm gonna get to where I want to be at, I know I'm gonna get to where I want to be at. But I got a question for you though. Have you ever felt like this though? Have you felt like you need to start over, or you need to let go of some, or you just holding on some because of people outlook on you? Let me know in the comments. But that's all I have. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tell a friend about me. Peace.